Hello, this is Brian Hegney, instructor of Game and Interactive Media Design, and also your COM 1112, 1113, or Game 33725, whichever class you're in of mine. I just realized this is for everybody. So this is Brian Hegney. We are going to move from Hollywood to using Microsoft OneDrive. And actually, this is going to be so nice that I'm going to use it for the rest of my life. I will never use Hollywood again, more than likely. So this is going to be good. This is a good change. If you're not familiar with Microsoft OneDrive, this video is perfect for you. This is how we're going to set it up. You've been invited to use OneDrive already. You may have just gotten an email and wondering what the heck do you do. Well, let me show you why OneDrive is going to be so good. Okay, let me get out of this video. Great. So you're going to go to Blackboard, and you are going to, no, actually you don't need to go to Blackboard at all. You're going to create just a new browser. I use Chrome, so I know it works in Chrome pretty well. I don't know what you're going to use. I would suggest Chrome, so it works exactly like mine is. What you're going to do is type in my.highpoint.edu. My.highpoint.edu. It has a lot of wonderful stuff there. You're going to hit enter. You are going to sign in. I'm already signed in. If you weren't signed in, it will look like this. Oh, nope. Okay, let me do that again. Not www, just my.highpoint.edu. And I'm still signed in, so I'm just going... Oh, that's really weird. You're not supposed to be signed in. I'm going to pause the video right now and check out what's happening. Alright, well, I have just tried logging out 1,000,000,000 times while this has been paused, and it's not letting me do it. So we're just going to do it from here. There will be a sign-in spot on the top right, which you will sign in with using your High Point University username and password, as always. Now, when I do that, normally after I did that, it would take me to the page that I needed to go to, and it's not showing that to me now. So what I'm going to do is click this faculty button. I'm assuming you're going to have a student button. And it's the quick links that I want to look for, because on the quick links on the right side of this now page, I'm going to scroll down and look for Microsoft OneDrive. That's what you're going to do. OneDrive, there we go. It's going to ask you to log in with a username and password. There it is. Again, this is your username, HPU username and password, not your laptop's. You're going to sign in. And this should take us to OneDrive. Of course, it's going to say, hey, stay signed in. Oddly enough, I already checked this box, so it looks like checking this box on my computer won't do a darn thing. Feel free to check it on your own as well, as long as it's your computer and not a library computer. And here we go. These are my documents here, but what I've done is I've gone ahead and created some groups. And if you click, you might see groups on the left here. I'm going to click more because I actually created 6 groups. If you're in one of my classes, you will have access to one of these groups. I labeled them so that you should be able to understand which one you belong to. SP 2020 stands for Spring 2020 underscore COM 1112, 1112, 1113, whatever. Let's pretend you're in COM 111201. I'm going to click it. Now this is empty, and that's because I just created it. I just added members to it. You can see there's 17 members on the top right. What I'm going to do is ask you to click on the Create New folder, and when we did this for Hollywood, the folders were already created for you. I want you to go ahead and create a new folder and call it your last name underscore first name and click create. That way I should have well, aside from my own one, which I'll probably delete later, I should have 17 folders, each one with a student's name. When you click in there, that's where you're going to add when you turn in any of your projects that I need to see all of your work in. That's where you'll create another new folder, and you might call this still image video underscore Hegney folder. And that's if you have a project for me called Still Image Video. If you have a 3D modeling project for me, you would create folder that would be, what are we working on? Prop, 3D prop, right? So that's how you use OneDrive. That's how you set it up. Now, when you're ready to dump everything in here, you can do it one of two ways. I could click on still image video. Now again, this is empty, right? So when you're ready to drag everything in, look, it says drag files here. Just one moment, I'm gonna look for my still image video stuff. Okay, little change in plan. Let's pretend I've asked you to upload your fair use project, which you could if you wanted to. I didn't ask you to do that for those of you who have a fair use project. But if I have a project called fair use project, I could do that here, and I could click in this fair use project files. And on my computer, well, let me just open up a new Windows Explorer, or if you're using a Mac, this would be Finder. This is just like a Finder window here. And I'm going to find my fair use project. It's in my D drive. It is in D drive for Hegney, 2020 Spring, COM 1112, fair use folder. And let me just come here, make this a little bit smaller, look for that again. And because this is my fair use project, I realize, you know what? I'm actually going to delete this fair use project by widening this and just clicking delete, because I just realized I can actually just drag this entire project folder into OneDrive. It's going to upload, look at all of those items. And this is where many students actually get a lot of points off in my classes, is that for some reason, students don't actually keep a single folder with all of their fair use stuff. So this is where, let's say this is a folder that has a project where I did Lion King Rises. It's a video mashup of the Lion King trailers and the Batman trailers. But I have all of my Premiere files in here. I have all of my videos that I've used in here. I have, let's move this, images that I might have used. And every single thing I've ever done is in this fair use file. That has the folder that has to do with the fair use project. So with one little drag and drop, everything has been brought to SP 2020-1112, COM 1112. And in fair use now, in the OneDrive, I can look at, oh, Lion King Rises, there's my Premiere folder, blah, blah, blah. And the good news is, when I'm here, I can actually click on everyone's folder and I can download everything to bring home if I wanted to open it up. So that's using OneDrive. I think it's going to be much easier. You can do this remotely as long as you have an internet access. All right, everyone. Look forward to seeing your work. Bye.